Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alrighty, so today I'm going to be eating and reviewing the Mike and Ike Original Fruits Chewy Assorted Fruit Flavored Candy, you know what I'm saying, which honestly I'm very, very excited to give a review to, because Mike and Ike's are one of my ultimate sort of like favorite candies of all time. I gotta play them, so not really the originals per se, but the sours for sure are one of my favorites, but I cannot review the sours until I review the originals. I gotta play on, so as such, I'm going to be doing the review of the original Mike and Ike's today with you guys right now. You know what I'm saying? My expectations for Mike and Ike's right off the bat, I got to plan this out, are that it's going to be chewy, it's going to be assorted fruit flavors, and that it's going to be pretty good. Mike and Ike's are a pretty solid candy overall, and obviously I've had them before kind of thing, and obviously I just said how much I like the sour Mike and Ike's, and while I don't like the original as much as I like the sours, I do still think that the originals are still a very, very solid candy, that is for sure, you know what I'm saying, but I do think without further ado, as with all my videos, first off I gotta, of course, take a look at the packaging of the original Mike and Ike's, you know what I'm saying, then after that I'm gonna go ahead and get the packaging all opened up, go ahead and try every single one of the Mike and Ike flavors, as we can see right here, you know what I'm saying, and let you guys know what I actually think of the original Fruits Mike and Ike Chewy Assorted Fruit Flavored Candies, you know what I'm saying, which of course every single time I refer to the full name, I gotta say the full name. I gotta be honest. So it's Mike and Ike Original Fruits Chewy Assorted Fruit Flavored Candy. You know what I'm saying? That certainly is a mouthful. I gotta be honest. That certainly is a mouthful. But as said, let's go and take a look at the packaging, which I will admit is not really bad looking. But in my personal opinion, it's not really the best looking packaging in the world either. I think the logo is very, very good looking. I really, really like the Mike and Ike logo. But I don't really think the packaging for Mike and Ike's, the candy, is the best. I just think the logo is really, really good. Right here, of course, front and center, we can just see it says Mike and Ike right there, you know what I'm saying? And then and that's just in a very, very nice white font with a very, very nice black border going all the way around, except for the and right here, which is in a very, very nice light green font, which we can see over here, you know what I'm saying, with a nice black border going all the way around it. Just kind of going in. I really, really like how that looks, you know what I'm saying? And of course, this is copyrighted, and it just says Mike and Ike brand right there, you know what I'm saying? Which I guess they are a little bit scared of sort of like store brand ripoffs of Mike and Ike's and everything like that kind of thing, of people calling those Mike and Ike's, whereas we can tell with this is the Mike and Ike brand. Makes sense, I get a plan. So then under that, in the exact same font, we can just see in yellow instead of being in white, we can just see it says Original Fruits right here, you know what I'm saying? All with a very, very nice black border going all the way around. And then under that, we can just see it says Chewy Assorted Fruit Flavored Candy right there, you know what I'm saying? Certainly no complaints from me. And in black, once again, we can just see it says Naturally and Artificially Flavored right there. This has, well, 5 ounces or 141 grams, which is a much better deal in my personal opinion than the Sour Patch Kids that I previously tried to get a play of. So these cost the same price, and you get so much more you get so many more Mike and Ike's than you do Sour Patch Kids. It's a little bit of a scam, you know what I'm saying? Above that in black, we can just see it just says that there are 110 calories per serving and that there are 4.5 servings per container, you know what I'm saying? Which once again is more than the Sour Patch Kids, you know what I'm saying? Of course, up here we can see in black, once again, it just says gluten-free and fat-free right there, you know what I'm saying? With a line separating them, which I do much quite appreciate them putting gluten-free on the front of the packaging item plan, so mainly just because, or sorry, I just got confused for a minute. I'm gonna say something real quick after I get done with my gluten-free spiel, you know what I'm saying? But I do really appreciate them putting gluten-free on the front of the packaging, because I myself am gluten-free. And just having that where it's just super simple to just see and be like, wow, it's gluten-free? Wow, okay. I'm getting that, I gotta play on. So makes it easy, you know what I'm saying? Makes it easy, and it's something I really, really do appreciate. These are indeed kosher, which I almost completely missed. I gotta play on. So I got confused for a minute, and I was like, wait a minute, did I mess up the copyright logo for the kosher logo? Thankfully, I did not, but that certainly would have been pretty funny. I gotta play on. So, but these are indeed kosher, you know what I'm saying? And then basically, for the rest of the packaging, we can just see that the background is just a mixture of light and dark green, you know what I'm saying? We can kind of see like maybe like shadows of Mike and Ike's or something like that kind of thing. I'm not exactly sure what the dark portions of the actual box itself are really meant to represent. I think it's just really there for color variation and everything like that, which honestly, I can't really give any hate to. But it's just not the best look in my personal opinion. I think it would be really funny if they had like an overwhelming shadow of a Mike and Ike or of the Mike and Ike logo or something like that. But that's not what we're seeing. We're just seeing color variation, I gotta play honest. And as such, it's just not one of the things I really like. Of course, scattered around the actual packaging themselves, kind of above the green and dark green background, we could just see some of the actual Mike and Ike's. It has a little arrow saying actual size right there. I don't actually think this is the actual size. I think they're a little bit smaller than that, I gotta be honest. But that certainly does say actual size on it, you know what I'm saying? And we can just see there is a pink one, an orange one, a yellow one, a red one, and a green one, of course, you know what I'm saying? And then we can just see there's a strawberry, a lime, an orange, a cherry, and an orange right there, which I do believe are all of the flavors, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all there is to the front of the packaging, in my personal opinion. I definitely think, in my personal opinion, the logo itself, I really, really like the Mike and Ike logo, but the packaging for the Mike and Ike's, in my personal opinion, is indeed below average. Let's go and take a look at the back of the packaging, though, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The back of the packaging looks pretty decently good. It looks okay. It tells you everything you need to know, as with the front of the packaging kind of thing. The front of the packaging tells you everything to know, which is something I do appreciate. That's the same with the back of the packaging. It tells you all the flavors right here kind of thing. Above the flavors, though, it just says try fruit chewy flavors in bigger bags, so you can get bigger bags of Mike and Ike's right here. And this is just a little bit of an advertisement for bigger bags of Mike and Ike's I Gotta Blame, so which honestly is something I really like, and it's definitely a tidbit I would indeed put on my own packaging. I Gotta Blame. So I really, really like having advertisements for other, well, flavors and stuff on the packaging of the stuff I buy, because if I like what I buy kind of thing, then I want to know that there's more stuff going on. So I think it really is just one of the best ideas you can do, which is having, I think it's really one of the best things you can do with your packaging, my perspective, which is literally just having an advertisement for different flavors or maybe different size bags on the same packaging you have. Although I will admit, I think it would be more effective if they put the sours or the red rages or the blue ones or something like that, which all of those I will have reviews of coming up in the future, you know what I'm saying? Or depending on when you're watching it, they might already be out now. Or depending on when you're watching this video, they might already be out now. I do suppose is the right way of putting it. But I do think, without further ado, let's go ahead and just take a look at these lines right here. There's just some lines making these pop, you know what I'm saying? And then we can just see all the flavors right here. It just has the cherry flavor, the lemon flavor, the strawberry flavor, the lime flavor, and the orange flavor, which, of course, I will be trying each one of those and letting you guys know whether I actually think if they taste like that or not, you know what I'm saying? And then right here, we can just see it just has the per serving calories, saturated fat, sodium, and added sugars, which we can see per serving, which is 16 pieces. There are 110 calories. There are 0 grams of total saturated fat. There are 10 milligrams of sodium, and there are 18 grams of added sugars. And this percent DV is based on a 2,000 calorie diet, so it's 0% DV, 0% DV, and then 36% DV. And then we can just see that the nutrition facts for this just state that there are about 4.5 servings per container. The serving size is indeed 16 pieces, so if I'm timesing that times 4.5, so that's 10 times 4 is 10 times 6 is 6, 12, 18, 24, plus 40 is 64 pieces in a box kind of thing. So there's supposed to be 64 pieces. And then we can see, so the calories, so if there's 4.5 servings, so that would be 110 times 4.5. So that would be plus, that would be what? So that would be 440 plus 55. So 440 plus 55 would be 485 calories for the entire box, which, let's be honest here, most people that buy this box are going to be eating the entire box. So there's going to be 485 calories for the entire box, you know what I'm saying, which is actually quite a bit. And as said, for the per servings, there are, well, 0 grams of total fat, 0 milligrams of cholesterol, 10 milligrams of sodium, so there would be 45 milligrams of sodium if you eat the whole thing. And there are total carbohydrates of 27 grams per serving. So it says over here there's only 18 grams, but on the actual nutrition facts, there are 27 grams of total carbohydrates. So that would be, total carbohydrates would be times 4.5, 27. Oh man, that's a hard number. So 4 times 7. I'm not so good at doing math, I gotta be honest. I'm not that smart. But 4 times 27, 4.5 times 27, so that would be, so 4 times 20 is 80, and then times 7, so that's 7, 14, 21, 28, times another 5. So I'm just going to say, I'm just going to round it up to, like, let's say 32 or something like that. I got to plan, so 4.5. So, oh, no, wait, no. So half of 27 would be, what's half of 27? So half of 26, let's just say, is 13. So it would be 13.5, I guess, because I was like, wait a minute, 27 is a prime number, isn't it? There really is no half. What was I about to say? Oh, so the I completely lost my train of thought. I was busy doing math. I got to play. I was busy doing math. But the total amount of total carbohydrates, if you eat the entire pack, would be 80, 108. These would be 28 plus another 13. So 108 plus 13 would be 121. So there are 121 grams of total carbohydrates for this entire box, which is indeed quite a bit, I gotta be honest. And then we can just see that the ingredients for this are sugar, corn syrup, modified cornstarch, contains less than 0.5%, 0.5% of the following: citric acid, malic acid, fumaric acid, sodium citrate, natural and artificial flavors, dextrin, confectioner's glaze, carnauba wax, medium chain triglycerides, red 40, yellow 6, yellow 5, which is tartrazine, and blue number 1. And then it says once again gluten free. And then this is copyright 2021, Just Born Inc., Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, 18017 USA. Products sold by weight, not volume. Contents tend to settle after packaging. Printed using 100% certified renewable energy. That's what I'm talking about. Satisfaction guarantee. Quality candy is our family tradition. If you are not satisfied with the quality of this product, please save the unused portion and package. Contact us at 1-888-MIKE-IKE, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. EST, or at www.mikeandike.com. Great candy isn't made, it's just born. And I want to say these are the same people who make Peeps as well, so certainly no complaints from me, that is for sure. And then we can just see that the barcode right here, this is what I've been waiting for. Doing reviews, this is what I've been waiting for. Nobody does this. Look at that. Look at that barcode. I love that, you know what I'm saying? I love that. It's got the Mike and Ike logo in the barcode. Come on. Why can't everybody do this? It's so cool. Look how cool that is. That's so cool. I gotta believe it. I love that. Mike and Ike right there in the barcode, you know what I'm saying? Why can't everybody do that? It's such an easy and simple thing to do. All you gotta do is stretch your logo. All you're gonna do is make it look interesting. Just make it look interesting. Ain't nobody be doing that, though. It really is a shame, I gotta play honest. But that's pretty much the back of the packaging, which I will admit I am kind of a bigger fan of than the front, you know what I'm saying? But I do understand why they kind of have the front simple. I will admit it is one of those things where it tells you everything you need to know. It's not the most pretty thing in the world per se, but it certainly does not overwhelm you with information, which certainly is a bigger issue than being too simple, that is for sure. And overall, I don't think it's the worst look in the world. I know I said I thought it was going to be below average, but I'm rating it on the entire packaging, and I think that the back is definitely above average in my personal opinion, mainly just because of this, you know what I'm saying? Let's go and take a look at the top, though. We can just see that the top just has the best buy date right there, and then it just says Mike and Ike right there, original fruits. And then we can see on the bottom, it just says, once again, Mike and Ike original fruits, just a little bit bigger. And then we can just see right here, it just says Mike and Ike's original fruit right there, and then it just says push here to open, you know what I'm saying? So this is where you're supposed to open it to just get a couple out. I am going to be opening it, though, the wrong way so I can actually choose which flavors I get out. I got to play on it. And then we can just see the other side as well is basically the exact same thing, and it just says right there, it just says great for sharing. So this is the sharing size of Mike and Ike's, you know what I'm saying? Certainly no complaints from me. Overall though, that's the packaging. I think it was below average before I saw the barcode right here, but now I think it's about on average. You're gonna play on stuff. I do think without further ado, let's just go ahead and get the top all opened up, you know what I'm saying? I am going to be opening the wrong way so I can actually choose which flavors I'm going to be trying, because of course I do want to be able to choose which flavors I'm having. I don't just want to get red, and then red again. I got to play on sale. And I think the first one that I want to try is going to be the orange, but I do think without further ado, it is time for me to go ahead and try Mike and Ike, the Mike and Ike original flavors, assorted, chewy assorted fruit flavored candies for the first time in a while. I have not had Mike and Ike's in a while, and honestly, I'm excited to like them. But I really cannot remember what they taste like all that much. So as such, I'm very, very excited to try them and see what they actually taste like for the first time in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I do think without further ado, let's first off go ahead and try the orange one, you know what I'm saying? And let's see if it actually tastes like orange. Not really orange per se. More of a tangerine in my personal opinion. Not bad, but definitely more of a tangerine in my personal opinion. But I guess orange is definitely more of a recognizable name than tangerine, that is for sure. Let's go ahead and try. Oh my goodness. Let's see how many reds I got. My goodness. Let's try a red. Let's go and get one of those reds out. Alright, so this red one. Let's see, this one's supposed to be cherry. Let's see what this tastes like, and let's see if it tastes like cherry. Oh yeah. That is cherry. That is cherry. That is for sure. That is an intense cherry flavor. That is definitely a cherry. Definitely more intense than the orange, that is for sure. The orange was definitely more of a tangerine flavor. And the texture of these in your mouth is very much like a sticky texture. Definitely does stick to your teeth, so if you do not like candy sticking to your teeth, this is not the candy for you. Yeah. Very, very sticky texture. Sticks to your teeth. Very kind of crunchy on the first bite, but then after that it's not crunchy at all because of the sort of hard outline. Sort of, we can see right here. I'm just going to go ahead and just crunch this one a little bit. It's just a little bit hard, you know what I'm saying? We can just see crunch right there. It's just got some cracks and everything like that, so it's a little bit hard, that is for sure. Let's go ahead and try the, I want to say this is the lime one. Let's go ahead and try the lime one and see how it is. Oh, has a nice tang to it. All right. The lime one, in my personal opinion, is more lemon lime, or maybe not lemon lime per se, but you can definitely tell there is probably a little bit of lemon in there as well, but definitely more bitter than the other one. But let's go ahead and test the lemon one real quick to go ahead and contrast with the green, you know what I'm saying? Got the rest of the pieces on my teeth though. As I said, this stuff sticks to your teeth. It's not coming off. I'm just gonna go and eat the lemon one, you know what I'm saying? Okay. There is definitely a distinct difference between the lemon and the lime. But in my personal opinion, both of them taste like there is some of the other one in them. The lemon one tastes like there's a little bit of lime, and the lime one tastes like there's a little bit of lemon. That's just my opinion, though. And the last one that I need to try is indeed the strawberry, which I think is... I think that's the cherry. I'm just gonna... Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think... Okay, so this is one of my issues. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the rest of these back in the box I gotta play myself. There we go. I'm gonna put the box down for a minute. So this is one of my issues with them having two different reds. Look how similar those are. When you're looking in the box, if you're looking for a strawberry, if you're looking for a cherry, you really never can tell which one you're actually gonna get, because it's just the lighting in there ain't so good. The lighting ain't so good in the box explainer. So could you tell? Could you tell which one is which in there? Actually, yeah, you can, but I'm blind again, so I can't be seeing that. You know what I'm saying? But this is indeed the strawberry, whereas this one is the cherry. I'm gonna go and put the cherry one back in, and let's go and try the strawberry one and see how it actually is. Yep. That's candy strawberry right there. Tastes like candy strawberry. Tastes like those like strawberry wrapper candies. That's what it tastes like. Where it actually has like a strawberry on the wrapper. There's like, I don't even know what those candies are gonna play. So I think I've had like one like once. Tastes like strawberry though. It keeps getting stuck to my teeth though. Not a fan. Overall though, I have now tried all 5 flavors. What are my thoughts on Mike and Ike's? I think they're pretty accurate flavors. Certainly no complaints from me. The Mike and Ike original flavors, chewy assorted fruit flavored candies. Certainly no complaints from me. I think the packaging is on average. I think the candy itself is very, very good. The fruit flavors are quite accurate in my personal opinion. The fruit flavors are very, very accurate in my personal opinion. And of course, these candies are just so sweet, you know what I'm saying? It is candy after all, so of course it's just going to be so sweet, you know what I'm saying? And of course, it is, as said, very, very sweet, that is for sure. Overall though, the Mike and Ike original fruits, chewy assorted fruit flavored candy. I've still got something in my eye. I cannot believe it. I've got something in my eye. I do not know what it is. I think I had an eyelash come out or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I think it was just poking me in the eye. But I gotta be honest, those are pretty good. I like them. What is the rating I'm thinking for the Mike and Ike original flavored chewy assorted fruit flavored candies though? As I said, they're pretty sweet, but I think the flavors are quite accurate. And overall, the packaging is just on average on my personal opinion. And as in my personal opinion, these are not as good as the sour Mike and Ike's. I think the Mike and Ike's are better when they are sour. I gotta play myself. I just prefer them. I think after eating one serving of the Mike and Ike's, I gotta play myself. I get a bit tired of the fruit taste kind of thing. The overwhelmingly sweet, because it is very sweet. It is candy after all. The overwhelmingly sweet fruit taste just gets old after a while for me. And it's just one of those things where, I don't know, I can't see myself eating a whole box of these. Granted, I can't see myself eating a whole box of any candy anymore, I'm gonna be honest. So it's just too much for me, you know what I'm saying? I used to eat like a whole box of candy a night. I don't know why I did that. I cannot do that anymore. I gotta play myself like those 5 pieces. I'm good. I'm good off of those five pieces. I gotta play myself. I'm gonna be eating like 2 pieces a day or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I would much rather drink. I would much rather eat the sour Mike and Ike's, just because I get a little bit less sick of the taste overall through. And oh my god, the sour Mike and Ike's actually are really, really sour. What is the rating I'm thinking for the original Mike and Ike's, though? I'd probably have to say the rating I'm thinking is probably a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's not a bad candy. Packaging, on my personal opinion, is on average / slightly below average. But the candy itself, it's a solid candy. It's just not something that I would really eat on a consistent basis. As said, I'd much rather have the Mike and Ike sours. It's my personal preference. I'd much rather have those. Overall, though, these aren't bad. They're the original Mike and Ike's kind of thing. They're kind of basic, but they're certainly not bad. Basic does not mean bad. It's just kind of basic, and it's it's the original candy you gotta play. So, overall, that's pretty much my thoughts. I think the packaging is on average / slightly below average, and I think the taste overall pretty accurate taste, pretty sweet as to be expected from candy I gotta play. So certainly no Whole Foods vegan, organic, low sugar, low carb candy. None of that stuff. This is some legit, real candy you gotta play on itself. So it certainly is very, very sweet. I gotta play on itself. Certainly is very, very sweet. And yeah, overall, it's not bad. It's Mike and Ike's. It's what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I certainly do hope you guys have enjoyed watching my review of the Mike and Ike Original Fruits chewy assorted fruit flavored candy, you know what I'm saying? As said at the beginning of this video, I have to say the entire spiel every single time I'm trying to refer to Mike and Ike's, you know what I'm saying? I have to say the entire spiel, which I will admit, I have not said that entire spiel throughout the video, but I have tried my hardest to say it as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys have enjoyed watching my review of the Mike and Ike Original Fruits assorted fruit flavored chewy candy, you know what I'm saying? Said that wrong, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? If you guys have enjoyed the review, you guys haven't just enjoyed the video overall, of course, just please make sure, of course, to like and subscribe for more content. Of course, I have my Instagram said, of course, like 15 times, you know what I'm saying? But of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, my main channel, all in the description down below, you know what I'm saying? Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, y'all. Until the next one, stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?